Hello everyone, here's a very quick video on transformations and applying them in the correct way to get an accurate graph. Think of this as a way of applying an order of operations. If you go in the wrong order, then you won't get the correct answer, like please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. So we have to apply the correct transformations to a graph in order to get the accurate graph. So if you follow these 4 steps, then you should be fine every single time. First, you'll want to apply what is left and right. Whatever is added or subtracted after the x. Remember that anything with the x is opposite from what it's actually doing. So it's the same thing with number 2. Whenever you apply the stretch or compression and or the horizontal reflection, it's opposite of what it actually looks like. So if you're multiplying by 2, you're really multiplying the x values by 1/2. And I have this and or part in there because you can apply the stretch or compression and the reflection at the same time or in either order, it doesn't matter. Third, we have the vertical reflection and or vertical stretch or compression. That's the coefficient that's outside of the parentheses, away from the x in the very front. And then finally we have up and down, which is what's added or subtracted outside of the parentheses, away from the x at the very end, and that will be again with the y values, so it applies exactly the way that it looks like. So whenever you get your worksheet, move the monster, and you look at number 8, you'll have negative 1/2 h of x minus 3 plus 2. So to apply those transformations in the correct order, first you'll move right 3, then you'll reflect it over the x-axis, which at the same time you could also multiply the y values by 1/2, and then finally you'll move it up 2. And if you go in that correct order, then you'll have the correct graph. I hope this helps.